The Guilford Quakers, the only team to make a return engagement to Salem, joined its fellow Final Four participants at the tournament's home for the next 3 nights, the historic Hotel Roanoke. The Quakers learned all about this national landmark, affectionately known as the Grand Old Lady, just a year ago. But no one was complaining about having to take a refresher course and being booked into this venue for a second straight year.
We love all the attention, and I mean, it's not something we expect or anything like that. We're not used to it or anything, so I think we still have the big eyes around here. It's great to be back, and I'm sure the rest of the teams are experiencing that too, but that's one feeling that won't get old.
After settling in at the hotel on Wednesday night, Thursday began with a full slate that included an early morning trip to G.W. Carver Elementary School, where the players and coaches were greeted with open arms by the school's principal and resident college basketball fanatic Trula Byington, and her extremely excited student body. It was once again a moment neither the pupils nor the players will soon forget.
I read to the whole class, and they'll keep asking me questions and stuff like that. How tall are you? What do you do to get that tall? And it's just a wonderful experience. We got to go shoot with them a little bit in the gym. They brought pretty much the whole school in there, it seemed like, and they were just cheering for us like we were in the Final Four Division I. And they were like, dunk it, just that kind of stuff. And they get so excited, and they'll ask you to sign their arm, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm an education minor, so I've been in the schools a lot, and I love it every time I go. And it was great to be back in there because I haven't been in there this year, so it was great to be back in elementary school and seeing the young kids and just putting a smile on their face, just being there, giving them a high five, and we actually got to shoot around today, and Tyler got to dunk for him, and some guys got to shoot for him, so it was a great experience. And just all those kids, all the kids think we're going to the NBA and stuff like that, and little they know that we're not, but we'll let them think that for now.
After spending more than an hour with the students, it was back on the bus and eventually over to the Salem Civic Center. The Quakers were the final team to give the hardwood a workout during their 90-minute practice session. Coach Palombo put his players through a brisk workout, but at the same time maintained his belief that while this was a business trip, it was one that should be enjoyed on every front.
I think there were a lot of expectations on this team. But I think when October rolled around, we were just worried about, our league and just trying to be competitive in our league. And I don't think anybody talked about Final Four or even NCAA tournament. I mean, it's still, even though we're here, I said last year it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is. I mean, even though we're here again, we're going to treat it that way. That may sound kind of crazy, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to embrace it. And it's a credit to these guys that with all the expectations and how good our league is, that we can not only make it through the league, that we could make it along the NCAA tournament and get to this point. I mean, you have to credit those guys with just unbelievable character to be able to do that.
We were the kind of new kids on the block last year, not too far from home, had a lot of people here and everything, but I think last year's experience is going to help us a lot this year. I think it's helped carry us through the tournament so far. Obviously being talented and stuff like that helps, but there's a different motivation this year, I think.
When I first got here, this was the last thing that was on my mind. When you come in as a freshman, I'm sure Tyler and Rhett feel the same thing. You just want to play, you want to contribute, just as much as you can, and try to build up to an ODAC championship, and then our run here to end up being ranked in the top 25 and our 3rd place finish last year. And everything like that, it's a dream come true, even at the Division III level.
I don't think we were going to settle for less than what we were able to do last year. We came up here, and I think we were more happy just to be here and enjoy the things that were going on. And we ran up against a really good WashU team, and they took it to us pretty bad. But this year, I think we won a little bit more than that.
After each of the 4 championship weekend participants finished up their photo ops and practices, they were treated to a championship banquet inside the Civic Center's community room that Thursday night. The team shared a meal, some thoughts on the tournament, and definitely enjoyed more than a few laughs, as well as the overall experience of being treated like a champion.
Oh, it's a great experience to come up here, and we get to do service projects. We get to have team meals and just be with each other, and that's really what a basketball team is about. It's about a brotherhood, about a family, and getting back is just another week, prolonging the season a little bit more, and it's a lot of fun.
Friday morning, all 4 teams once again shared eating space back at the Hotel Roanoke, where they enjoyed a buffet breakfast after a good night's rest. Gravy was on the menu, but winning a 2-day tournament is anything but. National semifinal Friday was here, and time to take care of business inside the Salem Civic Center.
We pride ourselves on the kind of people we have in the program because it makes it fun, not only for the players to be around each other, but for us as coaches to coach these guys and root for them and want them to do well, and you want good people to do well. So yeah, I think it's been a factor of, you know, all the other guys, not just the three guys who, I mean, we all know Rhett, Clay, and Tyler, they score a lot of points and they take all our shots, but you know, it's all the other guys that play in the game, that help those guys along. It's the JV guys who didn't get to make this trip, who do the scout work for us, and they may have a lesser role. They'd love to be the guy that gets to shoot all the three-pointers, but they know that that's not them, but they still see the results, they still see the success, and they can be a part of something that is successful, and that's what we want them to take from this, and they can take that the rest of their life, that hey, you can be a part of something special. You don't have to be the person, you can just be a part of it. And I hope that's how I know that's how they look at it, and I hope they'll be able to take that with them when they go.
Coach Palombo really preaches year in and year out that, you know, we're going to have good guys and we're going to play from the inside out, and we're always going to have good character. And I think that's the reason that we do win and we do things right. I think that's we get a good thing out of it.